We've done quite a lot to try and develop global learning at our school through the curriculum, through extracurricular provision, through things like off timetable days. And I've really seen the kids getting engaged in the issues. We've got a lot of children at school who want to take action on things that they've learnt about, that come up with all sorts of ideas of things that they can actually do. And it's been really inspiring to see that and to see the pupils and how motivated they've been by their learning.
Global learning's had a major impact on the schools in which I've been working. In terms of the students, I think it's really inspired them with the idea that they can make a difference. And I think lots of students have looked at ways that they can make a difference locally, whilst at the same time thinking globally. In terms of teachers, it's provided an engaging context for developing literacy, numeracy, higher order thinking. I think in lots of schools that are going over to more of a skills-based curriculum, sometimes teachers struggle to find a motivating context in which to teach those skills. And I think, global thinking issues and the 8 key concepts enshrined in the global learning principles are really important. So in terms of students connecting with big ideas such as social justice, such as conflict resolution, it has enabled them to look at really important content whilst at the same time developing really important key skills.
We started off with sort of making it, sort of thinking about it consciously, but now it's kind of become so embedded, it happens every day, and so using the 8 global contexts sort of naturally fits into all the work we do. It starts with the resourcing we have, so all our resources every day are global, so the children might equally pick up a calabash to put something in as any other container, or our cloths, or our everything we use. But also it's now gone into a deeper level where we're constantly looking at global issues. So even though the children are very young, they don't bat an eyelid if you throw at them sort of the idea of what would happen or what your ideas, or set up a kind of mantle of the expert style scenario where we have to work our way through a dilemma which involves making global decisions. In fact, they really enjoyed the challenge of that kind of thing, and they're beginning to look at really lots of different ways of behaving in a responsible way, not just to themselves and their friends, but to the wider community and then to their environment.
If that global learning is addressing issues, is teaching problem solving, using inquiry skills, is active, using collaborative skill learning, then I think it's a way of children learning so much more about themselves, but also about the rest of the world. I think it actually also has a wider impact than just that. I believe it's important, if global learning is taking place in a school, it's an important statement to the wider school community in terms of the values that school holds and where it stands. It's an important message to parents, to visitors, and to the whole school community, just of the values that school holds. And I think that's particularly important, that message should be visible and available to all.
We've had a Ghana Global group at school, an Eco Global group too, and we've been involved in quite a lot of projects, as well as being involved in lots of global dimension learning. The kids in our group have actually really become much more responsible, much more active citizens. They've become really democratic too, and interested in what others say. They're very interested in becoming active learners, promoting things, getting involved. They're not actually so much passive citizens anymore. They also lead by example and get involved in projects rather than sitting around doing nothing at all. They're much more democratic and enjoy learning so much more. They've actually said that it's given them an awful lot of confidence, which I'm really pleased about. So generally, I think the impact has been quite huge.